Hey guys, it's Luke with Back 9 PT and Performance. Today I want to spend a little time talking about thoracic rotation, and I want to go over a few of my favorite ways to look at this to see if you are limited. So there's going to be two ways we're going to talk about today. If you were to come see me in person, there's other multiple things that I would check, and I would need to do some passive testing to see if it's stability versus mobility. But if you fail these tests, I already know you're going to have some issues. So let's start with the first one here in standing. So you're going to be facing away, feet together, arms by your side. I'm going to have you rotate as far as you can, and I'm going to see if you can see my opposite shoulder. So here you guys should see my right shoulder. When I rotate here, I'm looking to see if you can see my left shoulder. What that is going to tell me, if you fail it, that we do have some sort of rotational deficit. So that means it could be at the hips, it could be at the spine. I can't actually differentiate it from that, but that's already kind of checking one of the boxes that we have some further stuff to look at. So that's one of the ways I like to look at it there, and an easy way for you to check it home. Now we are going to go to another way I like to look at thoracic rotation for the golf swing. So the other test I like to look at for thoracic rotation is going to be the seated thoracic rotation test. So if we're going to go to the right, we're going to be sitting kind of on the edge of a chair. I want you to cross your right foot over your left, and we're going to try to think about keeping our knees together. We can use a golf club, dowel, whatever you have. Just kind of let it rest across our shoulders, and hands are just going to be here. So what we're going to try to do, with our feet crossed this way, we're going to try to rotate as far as we can to the right, and I would come back. And then the same thing I would repeat to the left. So cross my left foot now, try to keep my knees together, rotate as far as I can this way. Now today I feel a little bit tighter to that side. What I'm looking for as the provider is, can you get at the minimum 45 degrees to the right and to the left? What I really want to see is probably closer to 60 degrees. So if we're not in that range, I'm actually going to do some probably hands-on manual work, prescribed exercises to follow that up, and we're going to see if we can get that moving. But again, I'm also going to have to look at, is it a thoracic mobility thing from the spine? Is it fascia? Is it the ribs? So we got to kind of tease those things out. Now, if you're at home, if you check out our seated kind of thoracic side bend and rotation video, that could be a great tool for you to try, and usually will unlock some pretty great mobility. So that's definitely an exercise video I would check out, as well as some of them in the lumbar lock position, like the half kneeling open book. All of those are great tools to help unlock that thoracic rotation, which is one of the most important parts of the golf swing.